No big intro for you, Rick Roman. Just kidding. It's time for our Vitamix Today special value, everyone. Thank you for waking up and tuning in with us this morning. We have the Vitamix Explorian for you today. It is at the best price available. This is a 48-ounce variable speed blender, and much more than a blender. Replaces 13 different appliances. It comes with a great pack up. It's all in honor of happy 10th anniversary Vitamix at QVC this year. They have been here since 2010. And back in 2010, we offered this same model for $376, and it didn't have all this extra stuff with it. $376 10 years ago? Today's price? $289 and change. How often does that happen? Usually only here at the Q, and that's because we wanted to bring you the best price available today for a limited time. This is also the lowest priced Vitamix Today special value you will see this year. I mean, seriously, anytime you can get a Vitamix with a 2 in front of the price is an amazing price. So here's what you're getting for 6 payments of $48.32 and free shipping. Your choices include these exclusive colors. This is Very Berry. We also have Lemon Cream, Periwinkle Blue. This one is True Teal. And our most limited choice, everyone, is the Green Pistachio, if you'd like that one. So those are all of our exclusive colors that you can't even get from Vitamix, all right? Now, the classic Vitamix colors are also here. We have the white, we have the slate gray, the black, and black is most popular, did you say, in this show? And also the red, all right? So here's what you're getting. You're getting the tamper, you're getting the tamper holder, which is down here. You're also getting what's called the underblade spatula. Rick will show you how that works. It's very handy and usually not offered. We also have a to-go container, which is a 22-ounce flip-top bottle, BPA-free, and you're getting 2 cookbooks for a total of 51 recipes. Here's the base. This is the Explorian base, which is a powerful 2.0 horsepower motor, and it's coming along to you with a 48-ounce container, which is a full-size container, but I like to call it the short and chubby one because it fits under your cabinets. The taller, skinnier one with the same capacity does not, and you have to end up putting it somewhere else. So I like this size. This is the size that sits out on my countertop. This also has 10 vary speeds, the on and off, of course, and you're also getting a pulse feature, which comes in really handy depending on what you're making. So all of that for the value you're going to see in a second. So if you were to go to Vitamix and say you wanted this Explorian model, and you wanted all the other stuff we're offering, the tamper holder, the blade scraper, the flip-top bottle, and those cookbooks, it would be $427.80. Our price today is $289.92, 6 payments of $48.32, and also don't forget free shipping and handling on an item like this is substantial. You're saving almost $17 by not having to pay that shipping. And our special guest star today is Chef Rick Roman, who is very well versed in Vitamix and does many, many Vitamix programs in Canada and a lot of them here in the States as well. Right. And also, you are one of our favorite foodie guests, my friend.
Good morning,
Thanks
everyone.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. It's great to be here. You know what, Ted, can't believe it's been 10 years at QVC, over 1 million Vitamixes sold here. But you know what? I spent over 20 years in the restaurant business. I first saw Vitamix over 20 years ago in the best professional settings. And the reason everybody loves Vitamix, there's a couple of reasons. One, smoothness and taste. The textures and flavors you get are unlike any other machine. The second is easy to use. Everybody in the family can get involved making these incredible recipes. And the third is the versatility. You just said that Vitamix, it's not just a blender, it's 13 different appliances in one. In fact, take a look. This is what we're going to show you today. It's your hot soup and hot sauce maker. It's a whole food juicer for the smoothest smoothies, an ice cream maker for frozen desserts, a peanut butter maker for your favorite nut butters, ice crusher and margarita maker, then it's a food processor for dips and sides, a chopper for prepping in the kitchen, a cheese grater for fresh grated cheese, how about a stick blender for baby food, a hand mixer for whipped cream, a blender for your favorite milkshakes, a fondue maker, and then it's a meat grinder for meatloafs, meatballs, and so much more.
Yep.
And you know what, Carolyn, the thing I love to do most is start off by making soup.
Okay.
And this is corn soup. Basically, some canned corn, it could be frozen corn, a little bit of vegetable stock, a little bit of salt and pepper and some herbs. We're going to start this on the machine behind me from room temperature, and in 6 minutes, this is going to be piping hot. And this is what I love about the Vitamix machine, because you can make soups out of anything out of your pantry right now. Just go
all
in
the
your
leftovers.
Pantry, leftovers,
the
throw it
fridge.
in, and you have a delicious hot soup.
I love it.
So while the soup's going behind me, whole food juicing. How do we get all those great whole foods into our diet? That's what Vitamix started back in 1937. Here I have 3 pounds of solid fruits and vegetables. We're going to start this from a dead stop. Now, if you tried this with an ordinary blender, you'd burn out the motor. But watch what happens when I turn the machine on. There's that 2 peak horsepower motor. It literally pulls all the ingredients down to the bottom of the bowl. It's also working with our stainless steel laser cut blades that are never going to need to be sharpened with this patented container working as a system. Now, what I love about Vitamix, Carolyn, is if you want to add solid fruits and vegetables, all you have to do is open the lid plug on top and simply drop them right in. Here's a raw carrot. I'm going to drop it right in the top. Then I'm going to add in a little bit of ice to chill it down. And notice how the machine never slows down. Now, here's the other, Carolyn. At home, you're going to let this finish. But I want to take you inside the machine and show you the Vitamix Vortex, okay? And this is the combination of the blade design, the powerful motor, and the container. They work together to create this vortex, pulling the ingredients down thousands of times per minute. And that's why, with Vitamix, the smoothies are unlike any other machine you've had them in.
There's no pith, no little, textury things. It's smooth as silk, no matter how much fibrous material you put in there.
So now we're going to make frozen dessert, okay? This is frozen strawberries, a little bit of ice, and low-fat yogurt. That's it. No added sugars, no artificial preservatives. You could take any frozen fruit, take your favorite soy milks, yogurt, you name it, put it together, and now we're going to use the Vitamix tamper, one of the original patents of Vitamix. Drop it in the top. Watch what happens when I turn this on. All you do now is push the ingredients down into the blades, Carolyn, and the powerful motor, the blade, and the machine and container all work as a system, and they pulverize, chop, and process. And you're going to hear that growl. That's that Vitamix growl, really moving through the ingredients and taking frozen fruit and turning it into a silky, smooth sorbet. Look at this.
Okay, so in seconds you have a frozen dessert.
Solid frozen dessert. You know what it is too?
Wow.
You'll hear me say this throughout the presentation. Texture and flavor. Look how smooth and creamy. This was literally solid frozen strawberries just less than a minute ago. And look how creamy and smooth this looks. I mean,
delish.
You could give that to your kids for breakfast right now because all it is fruit and yogurt.
That's so true.
And they'll think you're, hey, ice cream for breakfast.
I know. Fantastic idea.
So let's come back to our smoothie, okay? We started with solid fruits and vegetables, solid 3 pounds. This is what we have here. Now think about this. I put in a raw carrot, raw celery. We had raw beet, pineapple with the core, lemon, orange, banana, grapes with the skins. All those fruits and vegetables, we take a look at the bottom of the Vitamix. There's nothing at the bottom of the bowl, no celery string wrapped around the blades. It's completely liquefied. Now, a lot of people have tried juicing, but the problem is when you juice this same drink, you throw away the seed, pith, and pulp, and there's more nutrition in the seed, pith, and pulp, so why throw it away when you can drink it? But I always say you can only drink it if you have Vitamix.
Well, and people throw it away because they don't like the consistency of it, and it's not blended in.
Now, look at this. I'm pouring this dramatically high for a reason.
You don't even know it's in there.
If there was anything that wasn't blended, you would see it. And that texture and flavor right there, that's why over 100,000 restaurants around the world choose Vitamix, including the world's largest coffee shop chain, places like Dairy Queen, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, Orange Julius, Smoothie King, the name smoothie is in their name.
Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse, all these places use Vitamix, and the reason they choose Vitamix is because of the blends, and the way they determine that is they do what's called a spread test. Now, it's my favorite thing to do live because all of our competition, they compare to us, they never do this. We're going to pour on a white plate the smoothie that we just made because if there was anything that wasn't perfectly blended, you would see it on a white plate. Not one seed, pith, or pulp. That is completely liquefied. That is the difference between Vitamix and every other machine. Now, before we get the soup, cleanup. Yep. Number one question is, how do I clean my machine? My favorite part of Vitamix, put a little bit of soap and water into the machine. You don't have to take anything apart with Vitamix, Carolyn. Simply turn the machine on. It cleans from under the blades, up the sides, all the way to the lid. And that fast with a quick rinse in your sink, just like this.
Clean, ready to go for the next time.
Just give it a quick rinse, just like this. It is clean,
Yeah,
right
great.
down to the blades,
Love
ready for the
it.
next recipe.
Thank you, Rick. You guys, come on back over here while he's getting the soup. We'll show you the colors. Over 4,000 now ordered. This is our Very Berry. These are exclusive to QVC colors. This is kind of a really pretty sort of a raspberry pink. Then we have this gorgeous yellow one, which we're calling Lemon Cream, but it's like this wonderful sort of a sunflower yellow color. Then the Periwinkle is a lovely shade of light blue. We also have it for you in the True Teal. And then the green one is called Pistachio, and it is our most limited, if you would like that one. All of those colors are exclusive to QVC. Then your classic colors include the white, we have the slate gray, your black, which is very popular in this show, and your red. Coming along with your Vitamix Explorian today is a 48-ounce container, which fits under your cabinets, a powerful 2.0 horsepower base, with 10 speeds and a pulse feature. You're also getting the tamper and the tamper holder. You're getting the underblade spatula. We need to show everybody how to use this. And then you're getting the 22-ounce to-go container, which is BPA free, and 2 cookbooks, 11 recipes here, 40 over here for a total of 51. And here's your value. The best price available means exactly that. We have challenge you today to look around for this Explorian Vitamix with all of these accessories and find a better price. You will not. At Vitamix, it's $427.80. Here at QVC, $289.92, 6 payments of $48.32 and free shipping. We actually had this same Vitamix on back in 2010, and I think we have a picture of Jane and Jan Muller to show you. This Vitamix, there's the whole picture of it that you saw on your screen back then. Look at the price tag. That's today's price tag. But the price tag back then, look in the box, was $376. So a fabulous value 10 years later. Unbelievable. Best price available today. And Rick just made us some hot soup.
So this was the corn soup. Again, you could take things right out of your pantry, have fun with the kids, pick your ingredients, you name it, and you go from cold pantry ingredients to steaming, piping hot soup. Now, this is our corn soup. So what we're going to do is we're going to chunk this up by adding a little bit of chicken and some leftovers. So I have some leftover cooked chicken. I'm going to simply drop it into the top here, just like this, okay? Drop that right in. Then I'm going to add in some leftover corn and some leftover, well, actually, we're going to garnish with that. You know what? I'm going to keep the peppers out.
Okay.
So we're going to just want to chunk this up with some corn. Now, the thing is, with our variable speed, Carolyn, we can actually pulse and control. So I can use that pulse. Let me move that so you can see what we're doing here. There we go. Give it a couple of quick pulses, just like this. And instead of liquefying the ingredients, I have that precision and control. That's another reason why you see all the chefs using Vitamix in their kitchen, because you can have all that precision. It's not just about pureeing every single thing. And take a look at this. Now we have a hearty corn soup with bits and chunks of the chicken and the corn.
And piping hot.
Piping hot, so you get that nice kind of stick to your rib style soup. So you don't just have to make the smooth soups, you can actually make those chunky styles. Now here we're going to just garnish it with a little bit of roasted red peppers.
That looks delicious.
And there you have, again, a couple of ingredients from the pantry in 6 minutes or a piping hot soup.
Fantastic. And without having to use your stove or your microwave.
Yeah, so I'm going to start 2 more recipes here. So I'm going to come back to the machines back here. I have a cream of asparagus soup, again, some leftover asparagus, and I have a chocolate orange fondue. We're going to turn the machines on, okay? And then in about 6 minutes, stay with us. Those are going to be piping hot. Now, while those are going, we're going to come down here.
Let's take a look.
Because, you know, I always, when you talk about Vitamix, you said 10 years here at QVC, but Vitamix is a family-owned company. They've been in business since 1921. It's the same family-owned company today that it was back in 1921, and every machine is still built and assembled in Cleveland, Ohio. And they stand behind it with not a 1-year warranty or a 2-year warranty, but they stand behind it with a full 5-year warranty that states in writing, in the unlikely event that anything should go wrong under normal household use, Vitamix will fix it or replace it for free, and they'll even pay shipping both ways. Full details of the warranty at QVC.com. But I tell you what,
that's fantastic.
We've had callers that have called in, have had machines here for 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
These machines are built to last. Now, we're going to show you a few other things besides soups, smoothies, and desserts, which is worth the price of admission with Vitamix. You can use this now for things you never imagined your blender. How about processing? Take fresh doughy bread like this, roll it up into a ball. My kids love doing this. If you've run out of breadcrumbs, it could be wheat bread, it could be rye bread, it could be white bread. Turn the machine on, and again, in 5 seconds, you have perfect fluffy breadcrumbs. So if you're making meatballs, if you're making cutlets, you name it, put in your favorite herbs. Now you're ready to go for that recipe.
That's
now,
fantastic.
How about something a little harder?